The list goes on and on. If you just say the word, all up and around.
Last time on Trying Not to Sink, we left Fort Lauderdale, took a little trip down the ocean past Miami, and we found a great place to anchor in Biscayne Bay. We had a little bit of trouble out in the ocean in Hawks Channel, but we finally made it to our destination in Marathon Key.
These guys are awesome. I'm part of YouTuber friends. We're out here in Boot Key. Marathon. Oh, we're in Marathon. We crossed the water. So anyway,
Waiting for the
friends.
storm.
Hello. Waiting for the storm.
If you're going to get stuck waiting out a storm for a few days, Marathon Key is sure a great place to do it. We spent the days eating the freshest seafood you could possibly imagine, hanging out at the marina, feeding the sharks, and sipping drinks at the tiki bar, listening to some great music. Lynn ran into a bunch of fishermen down on the wharf who had just returned with their catch of the day, a couple of tunas, and the captain was gracious enough to give her a big slab to take back to the boat. Alright, so we're on out on the Hawks Channel again. We just left Marathon Key and we're heading down to Key West, our final destination. Marathon Key was great. We spent about 3 days there just holding out, waiting for the rest of Alberto to pass on by and for the waves and the winds to subside. The people at Marathon are great. The staff's really nice. The docks are nice. The facilities. It's a good place to get fuel to. We rode our bikes into town a few times, went to a few different restaurants, picked up some provisions. Our kids came and visited us. They stopped down and they are driving the rest of the way to Key West. So we're going to meet our 2 boys and my son's girlfriend down there in a couple of hours. And my daughter jumped on board with us and she's taking a nap back in the fly bridge. But it was a great stay, but we're looking forward to finally getting to Key West. It is, I believe, the 29th. So we've been on the water altogether 29 days. That's how long it took us to get here from Philadelphia. But it's been a fun 29 days. So.
Yeah, it has. And at Marathon, there's a boatyard right.
Sorry, just checking that.
There's a boatyard right there for repairs, right next door.
Yeah.
There's also a Publix that's a bike right away, and a West Marine.
And a West Marine.
Yeah.
So everything's within a mile or 2 of the marina. There is some public docking there, some mooring balls and things. We didn't do that. We were worried because they only have about 8 or 10 of them that can take a boat this size, and we didn't want to take a chance on getting there and not having a ball available. So we just bit the bullet and paid for a marina for 3 days. It's not cheap. It's $3 a foot in this area, but that's to be expected. It's every place is about the same. So that's what we did, and happy to be back on the road. Can't wait to get to Key West.
Yeah, party on Wall
Yep.
Street. Woo-hoo. She's twisting it.
We'll straighten her out. Don't worry. So we made it to Key West, and this is a view of the marina we're in, right in the heart of town. It's very easy to get into. Actually, the water was rough on the outside, but once you got around the bend and into this bight, I guess they call it, everything's very common here. So we're in the remains of Fort Martello, I believe. This is a botanical garden in Key West. It's a really cool place. It's the remnants of a fort that was used by the Union during the Civil War. Even though Florida was actually a Confederate state, they had a holdout down on the island and they'd use it as a blockade. Anyway, the local garden clubs here took it over many years ago, and they've just turned it into this unbelievable garden with all kinds of plants and cactuses and orchids. Just about anything you can think of is here. I don't know a whole lot about it. My son knows a lot about it, and he just was walking around teaching me. But it's a really cool place to check out. I didn't even know it was here, but and it's free. You know, just give a little donation at the desk. And there's a beach right next door too, so that makes it fun too.
Public beach.
Public beach, yep.
Free parking.
So definitely check this out. We're going to come back here again next time we're in Key West. This is a pretty cool place.
Yep. You should too.
They really need those plants here. You can't just take things like that.
Nice friends. You brought them down to Key West to get out, huh? Good, well I'm going to help you out right now. Finish a full 20 minutes. The guys do it 7 seconds, somewhere in there. Alright?
This is not going to end well.
Only 1 out of every 100 people can break 5 seconds. 1 out of every 400 breaks 4. 1 out of every 500 breaks 3 seconds. Only 16 people in the history of the bar have drank a Guinness without spilling it in under 2 seconds. I just get them a pint of Guinness with a big ass shot of whiskey. Laura, what's your name? Laura, do you know what that is? That's Guinness with whiskey. In Ireland, that's known as Viagra. Get ready. When he's done with that, he's coming after you. Right? All right, Grant. Let's see what you got, Laura. You ready? 1, 2, go. Good job. Good job. Good. Holy shit! Look at this. Oh! Son of a bitch! 3.8 seconds. If I was a betting man, believe it or not, my money's on this son of a bitch. 1, 2, 3. Spill it, you spill it. I'm winner's morning. Oh, you spill it, Grant. Spill it. Let's all for fun. Let's hear for these guys. Come on.